What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Yo, homies.
What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 73 of Homie Studios. It's your boy ST, the GREAT, joined by the homie Ryan Shades. What's good with y'all boys? Hi.
Same old. We
What's
here
good?
though. You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good?
Was really good.
Man, it's been one crazy ass week.
It has.
It's been a crazy ass week.
Ain't that the truth?
Shit. like hellacious week. But man, we made it to another Friday. We made it to the end of season 4. You know what I mean?
We made it.
Give me some air horns for that one.
Let me get that.
Indeed. Dog. This week been absolutely nuts. How for me personally, fuck this damn. I'm doing my best to win a lotto this weekend.
You said you're doing your best to win the lotto?
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of this shit. I need the Insta come up at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to clock into nobody no more.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
But that's the goal. You know, you already know me. You already know what we talk about.
Yeah.
You already know that's the goal, that's the mission. So it's only a matter of time.
Within due time, indeed.
Absolutely.
All I know is that I wish that was right now.
I feel you, bro.
You feel me?
Tell them boys to kick rocks.
Yeah. How was y'all's week, man?
I mean, the week all in all was pretty cool. I mean, at the job, like I said, I've been going like pit bull mode, but I was off today and I had a task they gave me Thursday that involved me reskilling a whole bunch of people, and they wasn't ready for that because it went active as soon as I did it after I confirmed that it would not be active when I did it.
Right.
So I had to undo it, and then somebody came back and was like, "Oh no, this was the problem. Can you add them back?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's 6:00. Find somebody else."
Got him.
Bitch, you thought.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you handle that today.
But I forgot.
But based on how the company is run, I'm like, nigga, I've been putting in work the whole time I got here. So what I decided to be like y'all for one day and just do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm off tomorrow. So
you dig.
Y'all have at that.
You dig and me. You dig.
But it is the last in step by step with the last episode of the season. I do have to go back to working my regular schedule until we hire someone else, which we're already in the actual process of doing. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get them working that schedule and get myself off of it.
Facts. Now you had a little struggle there. You need. Here you go, brother. You know what I'm saying? There you go, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro.
You know, I'm just here to help the people. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you coming in the clutch.
I'm just here to help the people. You know what I mean? Shades, brother.
What's up?
How was your week, dog?
It went. It's gone.
Yep.
A life-altering experience. But I'll just say I'm glad it's over. Glad I was there. Learn. I already knew it, but just got reestablished what my purpose in life is. I'm not one of those people that I don't know. I just go around life aimlessly, going from thing to thing, not knowing what to do, not know. My blessing and curse is I actually know what the next 20, 25 years, what the rest of my life looks like, and I actually got to follow suit. So any time that I spend on other things, my subconscious kills me all the time. So now I'm more focused than I've ever been. I'll tell you that. And I'll just tell everybody out there, don't take your people for granted, friends, family. If you got real people that truly love you, not toxic, selfish people, but people that really love you, you know what I mean? Let the small stuff go and appreciate what you got.
Indeed.
Real talk.
That's real talk. Without the real talk, without the real talk topic segment. No real talk segment, but that was real talk, you dig. Y'all boys want to go in and slip and slide? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I went today. I had the day off. So
that boy said he came in crispy. Yeah.
Last Sunday,
he got all the neck naps. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas know what it is when you see the bandana. Y'all know what time it is. Let's slide.
What's happening?
You notice ain't no coals on there yet because I ain't want to smoke no hookah because I wanted to say it's time
Hey.
for barbershop talk.
Who?
Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
I'm over there killing it.
Huh? I know what it is. Yeah, you can't even tell what the eyes look like right now. I'm over here looking like shades today. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, where your shades at, dog?
I'm off kilter today, bro.
I can see.
It's in the
He
car.
been fucking up.
Fucking out.
I got 3 shades in the car. 3 per.
Yo, man. Start off with the barbershop talk, man. Thursday night football.
Wow.
What I'm deeming is the greatest Thursday night football of the season so far. I know we came in, I think like 2 weeks ago or whatnot, said the same thing.
Yeah, but if you can top that, that's even better. That means we're getting into playoff football time.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
definitely playoff football.
It's
boys in shape.
playoff football, bro. It was just the battle of
The
Herbert and Mahomes, bro.
The young guns.
Them boys.
But one thing I can say though, like I feel like not that they like the league is completely caught up, but like that first 2 seasons, Patrick Mahomes, like, oh my God, what do we do? That shit is gone. Like they like, nigga, we finna ball. We know the assignment. I'm not saying that he can't still go down there and draw down the field. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like they're forcing him into mistakes that he normally was not making in the past.
I mean, I agree with you to a certain point, but like what we say in a lot of things, a lot of it is scheme. And as the game progressed yesterday, and as you should normally do in the game anyway,
you should change your game plan based off of what the defense.
No, I feel you, but what I'm saying is Kansas City in the beginning of the season was very arrogant, and they were just going deep all the time. But as you saw yesterday, they've been humbled, and you actually have to scheme for these people. So in the first half, they were dinking and dunking, 6-yard routes, 8-yard stops, blah blah blah. Then later on, they started going deeper. Then later on, they started bombing it. They also kept them honest with the run game. Kansas City is a running back away from being almost unstoppable again. If
they
have
have a running back. That's the thing about it.
I don't think so.
You don't think Clyde?
He ain't an every down back. He's a good piece to have. He can't be your every down back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a every down back.
I don't think he's a good running back, but he's not a every down back. He's not a 3 down.
Nah,
he don't have that power.
He's a change of pace back.
He's a change.
But what I do think he's gonna be end up being like that elite level change of pace back, and they're gonna still need to bring in like that bruiser, like
a Leonard Fournette or like just somebody. I'm not saying
he would. You know, would have been perfect Fournette, there for them.
But
who?
James Conner.
Yeah,
that's what they need.
Yeah, he would have been perfect.
Yeah, he would have been perfect. That's what they need. Somebody like that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, now they have to be more methodical with what they're doing. They can still throw the yard, but you can't just do it from first quarter to, you know what I'm saying?
But
like first play, fake the play action pass, deep ball to Tyree. No, bro.
Not that.
You got to work it into the system.
I'm saying it's going more back to what our argument was like last week about like now these teams are figuring out, okay, you have 2 weapons. You know what I'm saying? We'll take away the 2. You know what I'm saying? Now who are you going to beat us with? And that's what I think, like, the Chiefs are part of the reason why that even came about. Because it's like, bro, we're not finna let Kelsey, you know what I'm saying, Tyreek, and then whoever the third person is y'all want to use this week, torch us week in, week out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, well, yesterday what really changes when Derwin James left the game. Because Tyreek Hill had 1 catch. Like, Tyreek had 1 catch before Derwin left the game, then after he started balling. But what I'm saying is, even with what you just said, they were still finding ways to get those people the ball. Like, unlike before in the beginning of the season, they were unable to get them the ball because somebody like Belichick or whatever would take them. What I'm saying now is, no matter what you do, they're gonna now find ways to get those people the ball to where you can't stop them anymore.
But I also
they're being methodical now.
I don't feel like that was scheme though. I feel like that was like the plays that they were running were still the plays they were running. that was Patrick Mahomes wanting to go deep because he knows he has big play capability. I don't think those check downs weren't there before.
I feel you, but if
I think that now he's just taking them
there's a
because they're
difference
taking
in
the actual deep route away.
there's a difference in scheme when your star player is the one that's going deep than when your star player is the one going short. They're scheming him to go short now. In the beginning of the game is what I'm saying. Unlike in the beginning of the season, they were scheming him, and Patrick Mahomes was throwing deep in the first quarter, second quarter. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, because I'm just like straight blocking it. Can't hear a goddamn thing. My bad.
No, it's good. It's good. No, but like honestly, I mean, yeah, you can. This is the thing though. You can try to scheme all you want to. Do all that scheming all you want to. You have to have the elite players to stop them. Like not good players, elite players, because elite player, it takes an elite player to stop a dude like Travis Kelce.
As you can see,
right. It takes an elite corner to be able to really sit in front of Tyreek Hill.
Bro, it ain't nothing you can do.
I kind of disagree with the Kelce part, but I agree with the Hill part just because.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I think you can scheme. I think you can scheme to take a player like Kelce out if you scheme properly. If you have the proper zones, if you have the proper, like you may not need to be an elite safety or linebacker, but if your coach puts you in the right position for the right plays, you're going to be in a position to stop some of those plays.
Some of them, bro, but you got to be
there's
fucking
stuff
elite.
that you can't stop. Like if he sees what you're doing and then he still finds ways to get open. But if you're playing somebody like Belichick doesn't always.
There's only one Belichick
for sure
in the league.
For sure,
only one
for sure. But I guess what I'm saying is I'm thinking about like.
Travis Kelce can pretty much cook anybody. Like unless you have like a good,
but I mean,
he had a coverage linebacker or a coverage.
He just came off a slump though, so he had.
That's based off of what we were talking about. Like they took Kelce, they used their options to take Kelce away, and they had to go to other options. Like that's.
But see, this is where it gets dangerous though, because how do you take away a tight end that's going to eat up the middle of your field? You got to double him. You got to keep a safety towards that middle of the field. Linebacker. That opens up Tyreek all day. 100. Exactly. So it's pick your poison. It ain't stop both because you ain't stopping both.
And so what I'm saying is, I agree with you 100% because that's the old Kansas City way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying before with what Ryan was saying, only disagreement I'm having in Ryan is that I think they're scheming different now to make sure that you can't do that no more. Before, I think they were too cocky. And they were just going to deep balls and just doing stuff just to do it and they stopped scheming. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when Sean Payton or somebody, like, you can tell when they out scheme somebody versus why y'all struggling. It's not just Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was struggling, but some of the stuff was the plays that y'all was drawing. It's like the same thing with the Ravens. Mm-hmm. How is Lamar passing getting better? Because they actually started scheming better passing plays. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, like I said, you can but that goes back to what I was saying. You can. I feel like you can't scheme to beat Travis Kelce because if you scheme to beat him, you lose regardless.
Because Tyreek is going
exactly. So then, exactly everybody else because you giving everybody else one-on-ones.
So then, what the free cap? Well, I guess what the free capping with the Chargers is Derwin James got.
Yeah, that was the issue because they both went off.
Because what did you need in order to beat them? To beat somebody like a Kelce, you need an elite player. And Derwin is that elite player. Safety. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, the perfect position to be an elite. Yeah, for that team, you need an elite safety. Like,
well, could the both be true?
Oh, absolutely.
That you can either have an elite scheme or elite talent. But if you have both, then that might be
you have the
recipe for success.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but just listen to the analysts today. A lot of people have a problem with Staley, the head coach of the Chargers,
going for it
on fourth down so much when he missed 9 points. You know what I mean?
How do you feel?
I understand some of them. But I definitely would have took the points on some. I definitely would have took the 3 on several of them. But I'll give him 2 because one of them dude dropped it and he concussed himself. Mm-hmm. Another one, I mean, I mean, I don't know what else you can do right there. I mean, poor execution, but I would definitely on the 20-yard line, like I'm kicking that field goal right there. Like I'm not going for it right there. Like
I'm gonna tell you,
and they went for it and they scored on another one too. So you gotta you gotta
pick your poisons.
You gotta pick your poisons. But I'm just saying, at least on another one of those, I think they could have got the field goal because you left 9 points on the board. Even if you would have just got one of those field goals, there is no overtime.
I mean, yeah, but you say that now. Like that's the thing. Like,
but to be fair,
but that's how I'm thinking in the moment.
To be fair, a lot of people was after the first one.
Yeah.
And then you go for it again. People are like, maybe you should. Like people was questioning it. But the thing is like, to what you're saying though, is everybody can go back and look on it and then play Monday morning quarterback and say I would do this, do that.
But my thing is this: the reason why I say I didn't have a problem with it is because you're playing the Chiefs, bro. Like field goals ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, when it's 4th and short, you think the Chiefs punting? Fuck no. Like, so they going for it on 4th. Andy Reid don't care. Like 4th and 2, what's up? Like we on their side of the 50.
Andy Reid don't care about clock management. He don't care about ball management.
So like you almost have to be as aggressive as the coach you're playing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, you got to think, bro. Like, what team used to be like that? It used to be the Patriots. Matter of fact, back in the day, the Patriots, like when you get down there and you kick it like bro, 3rd and short, and then they get to like 4th and short, and you be like,
all right, I'm gonna kick the
2
field
minutes
goal.
left.
I'm gonna kick the field goal.
It's
and
2
then Tom
minutes
Brady
left.
goes down and scores.
2 minutes left, but we need these points to get the lead. We got to get Tom Brady the ball back with 2 minutes. Like I know this 3 ain't gonna cut it. Like, so I'm just gonna settle for the 3. Like no.
I mean, it was tough once you lose out on so many points. So after the second one, you've lost 6 points. You have to try to get the tutty. Like after a point, the analytics, because they're really analytics based team. After that second one, the analytics is saying you got to go for it now because you got to make up for the 6 points. The 6 points you missed. You see what I'm saying? And that's where analytics in
kind of like, but that's what I'm saying. That's like almost like gambling, and then you lose losing this money, and then if you go hit, like they got a double up thing. So if you can go make the money back that's how you lose all your cash. Like, but I'm saying they still had cash left because they got talent. You know what I'm saying? You got Herbert. You know what I'm saying? I feel that, but at the same time, you have to balance that analytics out with like coaching instincts and like, because yes, you're telling your team that you're going to go for it and everything, but in the moment, they know it can affect the momentum of your team.
My bad, y'all.
In the moment, it can affect the momentum of the team, and you're giving the other team more momentum because now they know that they got 5 turnovers now. Because how many times have you drove down the field and then you didn't get 3 points, you got no points? Yeah. It's still not started. I got you.
Man, I see people coming from both sides, and I could see where people are coming from however you look at it.
Yeah, because I don't knock him because it's not like this is his first time doing it. He's been doing that the whole season, and he said, "Hey, we're going to keep doing this." So
yeah, I mean, he's the new Riverboat Ron.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Is like, hey, they willing to, but I'm gonna put it this way.
And his players love
the only person that was mad about that whole scenario was the kicker. Like, hey, yo, fam, do you? Oh, so y'all just gonna pay me to chill today?
That's what's up.
I'm cooling. Okay.
I mean, but you think about it, like now, like in the league, that happens more often. Like the Ravens go for it on 4th down a lot. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Harbaugh just got because they missed that.
He just got ripped.
He just got ripped for it. You know what I mean? I mean, they're always going to do that. They're going to rip you when you miss it, and they're going to praise you when you make it. Yep. So same thing for quarterbacks.
Yep, that's how it goes, man.
Because Patrick missed one on the 4th down on that
skip.
Yeah, when it bounced off the ground.
Oh yeah. Because
he didn't have the laces. The
Miko
had to beat him. He was just trying to beat the corner, but he didn't have the laces all the way. So he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm trying to beat him out."
And like he threw that bit dead into the ground. That bit looked. I ain't gonna lie, that looked like
that was a third base.
Like a pass from Tebow.
No shade at
Tebow, but like Bortles ass pass. That's what.
I ain't seen Tebow do that. I seen Bortles do that.
I'm talking about this dropping it at the receiver's foot.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, no,
That wasn't even at the foot, bro.
right, bro. Like that was a couple yards.
Why didn't Keenan Allen hit Mike Williams on that pass?
Oh my God,
I
bro.
needed that. That was a tutty.
Yo, not only was the offense good, like because this could be so overshadowed because of how the game ended, especially that second half.
That was a defensive battle too.
But
I know they scored points.
That back like turnover situation was so fire, dog. Like it was like this is motherfucking playoff football, bro.
Like a heavyweight fight.
Heavyweights out here battling.
Yo, if Nuwasu doesn't tip that ball to himself,
right?
Edwards hilarious. Like that was his responsibility. Like he was supposed to follow him. So like the fact that he was able to be like, ugh.
Nah, if Patrick Mahomes could have had that back, he would have sidearmed that bit.
He would have, because you know he's good for it. Like,
because and also I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't even pay attention to this, but I heard Marcellus Wiley talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary, dog. Like 10, 15 years ago, defensive ends wasn't jumping that high.
No.
Defensive ends wasn't jumping that high when you threw a pass over. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got defensive ends jumping out the gym now. And they wearing a 4-3-4-4 coming at you.
Ninja take. You're going to like this one.
What's up?
I have an esque.
Who?
I have an esque.
Who?
Me.
Who?
Micah Parsons.
Who you going to say?
LT-esque. And he will be LT-esque, especially by like year 3. That boy is a problem. Menace.
I was going to go the U and say Ray Lewis-esque.
Nah.
Because the way he runs and hits, bro, is violent. And it ain't many linebackers that's doing that now.
Nah, he quicker, though.
I mean, he's quicker.
He's quicker and faster.
He's quick.
His closing speed is like when you try to run, there's no getting away from him.
There's only two
quarterbacks I think can get away from him.
And everything you saying right now is exactly what they said about LT. He's quicker than defensive ends. He's quicker than most people on the field. He's his track down speed crazy. His ability to get in the backfield crazy. You can put his hand in the dirt or you can stand him up. Either way, doesn't matter. He's gonna make a play one way or another. Same thing could be said about Micah Parsons right now.
No shade.
Oh, I see it though.
No, I just want to. I mean, it's not that I disagree. It's just like, I don't know. Lawrence Taylor is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like comparing a corner to Deion. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You don't think I understand where I'm going here?
I'll say that now. I'll say that now, but I want to revisit.
That's why I'm making that face.
Sure. I feel you.
I'll say that now, but I want to revisit that like year 3.
No, you can't.
No,
that's the whole point of the S.
That's why I'm calling it right now.
That's the whole point of the S. You got to say it early. So when it happens, you can't be like, "Oh, see, I thought I kind of." Nah, you got to call it early.
No, I'm owning this one.
Okay,
I'm owning this one.
I mean, I can't say nothing against it because I've been talking about the boy since the first game when I saw that boy. I think they played the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second game they played the Chargers.
Yep.
And I seen how he came at Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
When they hesitate for that 1 second, like they about to make a faker, he don't care about none of that.
That wasn't 13 games in. That was 2.
That was 2 games in. I was just like, and then when DeMarcus Lawrence got hurt and they put him in the ground,
and he's getting better each week.
That's really like a scheme.
Bro. He's dangerous. He's not. I'm not saying Dante Fowler, but
I would hope not.
No, I'm not saying Dante Fowler is anything close to him. But what I'm saying is how they're using him in the NFL. That's how the Gators used to allow Dante Fowler to do in Florida.
I see what you're saying.
Because he was that dude coming off the edge and he can go anywhere. But they allow him to use his instincts to predict where the ball is going. He has a ball hawk ability, and he looks and he studies film.
Yep.
Same thing like Polamalu. Same thing like Tyrann Mathieu. There's a couple other players
like Lawrence Taylor, except for minus the cocaine.
That that part. And it's special for him because this is his. It's gonna be special for him because this is his favorite team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not all the way with you. I'm not all the way.
You ain't got to be all the way
I'm
with.
just saying, but I respect it though.
Look, I wasn't all the way there with you on some of your asks. I'm not even bringing up the most infamous one.
What? Le'Veon?
Yeah, yelled him.
Why is that the most infamous one?
Because
that's like the first one. That's like
You
the first
said
one.
Le'Veon was what?
No, I said TJ Yeldon was Le'Veon.
What the fuck?
But I wasn't saying off his skill. I was saying off his cutting ability. I like the way he cut.
You got the same response I had, bro. Like, come on, like,
whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bobby Jackson.
COVID. Not a good not a graceful transition. Don't get COVID is back
in full effect.
And it's fucking up the league right now.
My whole thing is, how do they know to use freaking Greek letter, or what is Omicron? What is it?
Omicron?
Yeah, like what's that terminology when you're using alpha, beta, gamma?
Look, bro.
How are they coming up with these names like hurricanes? Like
all these different variant names and shit, bro.
How you already know? Like, so I guess the next one is Lambda. Oh no, we passed Lambda already.
Yeah. No. Look, man, they just slapping names on it just like they slap names on hurricanes. Bro.
So what happens when you get past the omega part? So it's alpha, omega, alpha, beta.
All I know is
theta.
You better kiss the baby.
Yo, we about to have sororities.
I've been calling it the sororities out here,
bro. That bit about to be the alpha, beta, chi.
Exactly. I've been saying, yo, the sororities and fraternities of COVID that's out here. You know, what
I'm
I mean?
Gonna be real. Like I told y'all,
as this nigga eats in y'all ear. By the way,
it wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't gonna go nowhere. I'm like I said like the same thing I always told. Like I was telling my grandmother. Did the flu ever go anywhere? Isn't the flu still around? Yep. I'm like, this is gonna be just like that. Y'all getting shots for it. I'm like, I said, so that's more. So I'm like, I don't get a flu shot. I'm all right.
This one might be a little bit more different than that. So I'm gonna take the Merrick pill if it ever just so happens. So there's alternative methods to do it and the antibody transfusion. So I'm gonna do all of that. But yeah, man, it's ravaging up because it's terrorizing like everybody, just about everybody in every team right now is like ravaged. Like we're about to talk about it a little bit later in the NBA, but as far as the NFL is concerned, they just postponed the 49ers Browns game. It's funny because Baker just called them out about it. That just so funny. Baker called them boys out.
Multiple games actually. Not just that game.
Just a couple games.
Yeah. I believe it's
some
3
games being played on Tuesday.
Yeah. So so pretty much welcome back to some more football for the rest of the week. You know, gonna have some on Sunday for you, you know, and Monday and Tuesday.
Just so y'all know, Kelsey gave me 41.1 points. Just performance fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Obviously, like you said, man, this is crazy how Baker came out talking about how he don't believe how he was pretty much bashing the protocol.
Yeah, for sure.
And then everybody and their mama started getting this shit. And now I saw that Odell tested negative, so like Odell's gonna be playing. And a couple like both of the Miami running backs. They
Ninja take. Are you proud of Odell? Because I am.
For what?
Not just
in regards to what, I guess.
You know, just transitioning to a new team and showing that the media theme that they try to put out there was just they were trying to make him the scapegoat.
I'm kind of confused as to what you mean.
Because when Odell was in playing for the Browns, when Baker was having his slump and everything, they were trying to blame Odell the whole time.
I mean,
they didn't because him and Odell didn't have chemistry. That's all that was. That's pretty.
But the whole time it was like Odell was the main one getting the heat. They weren't coming at Baker.
I mean,
What?
but the reason why they were
Boy, you wild.
one. Hold on, they were coming at Baker, but
You
I think
wild.
the reason why you're thinking that they
Some
were
people was.
attacking mainly the last thing, the reason
Shane
why they got him
Sharp
up out of there is his pops. Like it's sometimes it's outside sources that are close to him that are making these statements, and I mean, so you going his dad lying? No, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so it's just like, I mean, there has to be like we said, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? So that was smoke. I think that. I mean,
but why
came
did his dad? Why would his dad come out and say something like that? Why would his dad have to defend his son like that? There's a reason why his dad chose to defend his son.
Of course, because people weren't.
Right.
Nobody's saying that people weren't saying anything about Odell,
That's what I'm saying. That's
but
why
they
his dad
were
had to
also
come.
saying shit about Baker.
Yeah, Baker
Like,
definitely was getting his
Baker
fair
was
share
getting
of
Baker
the
was getting
fault.
his ass.
I mean, you're the quarterback.
Torched up, bro.
He's the quarterback, so you know the quarterback's always gonna get torched. But I just think that like I'm happy for him. I can't really say proud because I mean he came into an ideal situation. I mean the talent, there's no doubt about it. He was talented, and he comes into a situation where the number 2 receiver in the practice that he shows up goes down with a torn, what was it, Achilles or ACL?
No, what happened is Odell is now comfortable being a number 2.
That too.
That's really what it boils down to. He's finally found his place in being a 2, and because no matter what nobody say, he ain't nobody's number 1 over there. At the end of the day, Cooper Kupp is their number 1.
Yeah, like
And
number 2 targets for them is probably still gonna get 10 targets a game.
Exactly,
and that's okay.
And that's all he was asking for. That's all he was asking for was 10 targets. Like I believe that might be verbatim. He was just asking for 10 targets, and he wasn't getting that over at Cleveland. I mean, that's kind of stupid on Cleveland's part, but also at the same time, this offense wasn't built around you to begin with.
Yeah,
this offense was built around the running backs and having a nigga like Jarvis,
a possession receiver.
It wasn't built around having some superstar stud receiver. They got you because your boy's there,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But like now he left that organization where he wasn't getting the targets that he wanted. That media was saying this, that, and the third about him. He goes over to another organization where all of a sudden the number 2 receiver, as soon as you get there, goes down. Now you 2, instant.
I feel you.
And like I kind of in the same boat with Ryan here. I don't know if I'm proud, but it's good to see him like go out there and be happy playing football. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
And obviously you landed in a great scenario, a very good scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's get to the good stuff, though.
Yeah, man. Let's get to what we really here to talk about. Where's my
Urban fired?
Where's my motherfucking air horn, man? I need all the sounds right now. I'm gonna talk like this until I find. There it is.
I thought y'all boys had y'all one, man.
Huh?
I thought y'all had y'all a coach, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna front and say I didn't fall into that trap too. But
I'm just shocked it happened so soon. I'm not shocked that it's happened.
Shit.
I'm not shocked at all.
Look, Shad said it best, man. He said it whenever they came out, that not report, but the pictures in the video came out of him getting young ass twerked on him.
Why you call it young ass?
Young ass twerked on him. We knew from that point forward. Shad said he's gonna have to earn our trust, regain our trust.
The opposite happened.
Everything that could have been in the category of I'm trying to regain your trust, he did the opposite of it. Like,
was he trying to get out there on purpose or something? Well, actually, no, because some of the stuff was happening. Some of the stuff that came out happened in the beginning of the season.
Bro, like everything, like tell me one good publicity that came from Urban Meyer.
I can't think of one thing, even just his demeanor on the sidelines.
Like there isn't one thing.
The whole thing for me which is why I'm not surprised, is he's been selfish this whole time. Like, you left and you did this whole thing with the chick over there because you felt so bad that the blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I'm the head football coach, and that gives you the reason that you think you can kick another man and tell him to make kicks or whatever. Like, at first I thought it was a joke, but he was being arrogant. If what Josh is what Lambo said for real. And I can see why Lambo didn't want to be a part of the team. Like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I'm gonna put it this way.
Everything he's done is selfish.
Lambo should knock that nigga clean on his ass, bro. And that's facts. He should have knocked Urban.
He did it to a kicker.
Bro, the man was stretching, and you kicked that man in his hamstring while stretching his hamstring. Talking about, hey, dipshit, make your kicks, make your fucking kicks. Then you got the part where you telling your players and the coaches, I'm not a loser, I'm a winner. These assistant coaches are losers. And you think you're gonna regain a team's trust?
You the head coach. Anything that happens is a reflection on you anyway. And if they're not doing things the right way, then you need to take over play calling. How about that?
I hear when people are saying, you know, why do you fire him now? Why don't you just keep him until the end of the year? That's stupid. You rid the team of the cancer now and let the healing start early.
Bye.
Get that fool the fuck out of here.
He's already poisoned Trevor enough. You need to get that out of here. Trevor's more mature than he is,
bro.
At 20,
Trevor was out in the media saying, "Yo, look, man, we don't need to be in the headlines every week, especially not for the shit we in the headlines for. You can't be that inept. Shit, my bad, y'all. You can't be that inept, and then still go out here and be 2-11.
Nah, bro.
Like, I ain't trying to hear nobody's justification as to why you should still be here.
I'm sorry. I ain't taking this if we in the playoff hunt. I'm not taking all this if we in the playoff hunt, bro. I don't want all that. You can get that. There's coaches out here giving their teams playoff, either pushing for the playoffs or in the playoffs without all of this, which means that you can do it too. You're just being a selfish, arrogant a-hole. And you need to go back to college football or go back in the NFL booth.
I don't think right now he's going to get a job nowhere right now.
I mean, give him a year or two. He'll get a job in Fox or get another college job. Heck yeah, he'll get another college job super quick. They'll take Urban back in a heartbeat.
I feel like the way he gets a college job is if he goes to while they're having the negotiations and he's like, I need y'all to have y'all cops on deck. Because I can't have nothing of my shit getting out. Because I'm telling you, bro, that's what happened. Like, shit like this happened every stop this nigga made.
Every time.
Every stop. No matter what school or team this motherfucker coached. Something crazy is coming out. Something crazy was swept under the rug. All kinds of shit.
So that brings us to this next thing. So Bucky Brooks, one of my favorite analysts, and former Jaguar, and he covers always and talks glowingly. One of the only analysts out there that talks glowingly about the Jaguars or some type of positivity. He reported that there's 3 names out there that are the hottest, and the number one name is the number one name that we talked about, and that's I hope this is the guy that we get. I'm not gonna put my faith in there because we know what happens when we put our faith in. They don't get what we want. So, but Jim Caldwell, Dan Quinn.
Yep.
And Doug Peterson.
I like Jim Caldwell for the Jags because if you think about it, they went to the playoffs and had a winning record. The Lions did with Jim Caldwell.
The Lions.
They ain't had a winning record since.
You got rid of the guy who was
turning your franchise around. Like
the first year.
Inept front office.
No, the first year they went from 3 and whatever. They won 3 or 4 games the year before to the next year they went 7-9. The following year they go 9-7, 9-7.
And you get rid of him because he wasn't being successful. Nigga, y'all used to winning 3 games.
Yeah, the owner Martha Ford at the time had a press conference or had a team meeting and a press conference with the coaches talking about losing is not tolerated. It's playoffs or bust.
You ain't been to the
And then you ain't
playoffs
been to the
in
playoffs
years.
since. So next year you get Matt Patricia. Now look where you at. I think that junk had to do with race, but we ain't gonna go there.
Matt Patricia,
They always harder on him.
Matt Patricia, the guy who had an laminated spreadsheet of plays in a pencil. A laminated sheet in a pencil.
And this is another thing. Think about it. Y'all had Barry Sanders and Megatron.
Right.
Megatron retired after 8 seasons.
Yo, his
Why?
finger stuck like that.
Why did he retire?
Organization.
He knew y'all wasn't gonna trade him.
But yeah, man, I want Jim Caldwell.
Give me Jim.
But would you be mad
Get
at
the
Doug
fuck
Peterson?
out. Get Doug Peterson the fuck out of here.
Okay. What about Dan Quinn?
Equally get him the fuck out of here. Like it's either Jim Caldwell or give me somebody like a Eric Bieniemy or a Byron Leftwich. Those are my 3 options. I don't give a damn if y'all look at it and be like, damn, it's all black. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like that shit. Like I said, give me Jim Caldwell, Eric Bieniemy, or Byron Leftwich. Those are the three only options I want.
I second that. I only will flip it, and I will go Jim Caldwell first, Byron second, and Eric B third, just on the fact of Byron's connection with the Jaguars, and he'll have a vetted interest to make sure that we're successful.
Oh, I wasn't saying that in any particular order.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying those are my
3.
3. Those are my 3 candidates.
Okay.
No. I wasn't saying.
I back that. 100%.
I would say Jim Caldwell is my 1
for sure.
Either one of the other 2, and I'm fine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, man. But thank God, man.
Bye,
bro. It's just the inept. It's not even the fact that we 2-11, bro.
That's not even it.
It's like we weren't getting any there was no incremental improvement for this team.
And here's the thing for me. I don't care what nobody say. We actually have the worst team in the NFL. Just on the fact of the players ain't. I mean, the defense kind of was, but the players ain't really playing. They ain't executing.
Right.
I think
like if you look at like the Jets or whatever, they still be competing.
Yeah. Like these motherfuckers came out.
The Lions still be competing.
The Jets came out last game. Y'all boys came out looking like y'all was about to start bowling on niggas. I was like, oh, look at this nigga.
When y'all played the Eagles, when Gardner Minshew was there, y'all was going back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is later in the season. This is like everything that y'all learned. This is now on the scale. Y'all actually showing that y'all getting better. Even the Lions, they still playing for Dan Campbell.
Like
I don't like Dan Campbell, but at least he got the players playing for themselves.
I honestly can look at like the Jaguars, and I could feel like under Urban Meyer, even like just watching Trevor Lawrence's play, it's regressing. It's not going forward.
You don't want to play for him.
And
they're not calling appropriate plays for Trevor
that
Lawrence.
too. And it's just
like
start doing for me spread. And like
just start
when the news came out that some of the stuff that he was doing, I'm like, bro, and it automatically hit me. I'm like, I instantly knew what type of person that Urban Meyer was. Just based, I'm like, James Robinson fumbles and you put in Carlos Hyde because Carlos Hyde was your running back at Ohio State, so he's your boy.
Nepotism.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, so if you go to Ohio State and you come play for the Jaguars,
we see it with we seen it with Tebow.
And I'm just
seen it with Tebow. But the thing with my whole thing, I'm not trying to bring Tebow back into this, but my whole thing with the Tebow thing, if you are going to bring him back, Brian, when besides Tebow on his couple of college throwing pays and a couple of plays he had in the NFL, what is the most memorable time you remember Tebow on offense or whatever he did? It's running the ball, right? So why wouldn't you not have a wildcat plays or hand him the ball or have him on a 3rd and 1 or a goal line play and actually show him getting those first downs and using his energy, you know what I'm saying, to get the team involved? You got the dude out there blocking and catching. When we know Tebow to catch, bro. We've shown that even if you are going to use nepotism, you're not even using it in the right way, bro. You're just doing it just to do it, and then people just supposed to accept it.
Right.
Like, bro, like that's retarded.
And
like, so I didn't mean to say that. That's foolish.
And that's how I and that's pretty much how I could tell. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's the type of guy. Like, literally, the other players are like, James is our like one of our best players. Why is he not in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like
It made
they're
it made
questioning
no
you.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? They're just like, and
He
once
is
your
the
players
best
start
player on your team. Well, is he the best
currently
player?
offensively.
Offensively, he's the best player on offense.
Right.
So, and like for you to not, it just goes to show you, like he was so full of himself, he felt like he can't be wrong. That's
I'm
the
the
type,
head ball coach.
yeah,
Bro,
like
this ain't college.
that's what I get from him, like based off of like some of the stuff that everyone's saying and the stories that are coming out, and I'm sure there's more, but a lot of people like they just like, bro, I ain't trying to.
tried to get this man the benefit of the doubt because I ain't like him when he left Florida. It wasn't that he left Florida. It was how he left Florida.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was how he left, bro, because he lied. He straight up lied.
And I said this, I think, and I was like, I said, bro, I know how Urban is. I'm like, Urban, if he feels like he won't have a chance to win,
He'll self-sabotage and then find a way to get out.
he'll find a way to get out. Like literally, after Tebow left and Cam left, he realized he didn't have Cam. He was like, I ain't got shit. I don't feel
Which
good.
was so stupid because all you got to do is take one down year, go grab
And
your
then
go
recruit somebody and
recruit
be
somebody.
straight.
You're Urban fucking Meyer. You gonna get a quarterback. Like
You don't like losing that much, bro, that you can't take one on the chin and then freaking recruit.
Yeah, like the fact that he lost
I'm
Cam
not
after
a loser.
Tebow
I'm
left,
not a loser. I'm a winner.
that was it for him. He was like,
So
"Oh,
you
I'm
think-
out." You know what I'm saying?
So you
I'm
think
sick.
because you win, it's because you win championships and everything that you better than people. That's a definite. Like he's an elitist.
But you literally win them, and when you're not in a position to win them, you remove yourself from the equation. So you can be like, "Well, I didn't win because I wasn't there. If I was there, I would have won."
Yeah,
like
he wants to do everything in his power to be
my
a
whole
winner.
thing is, just because you won something, that means you better than somebody, dog. Like, no, bro, you still a human being, bro. You still a human being. You're gonna go to the same place when you die, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Like when he says I'm a
you
winner,
wipe your butt, you freaking breathe the same air as everybody else, bro. Like, why you acting like that?
so I'm
Not
just
that serious, bro.
I just want to know, like, I just want to like see him in like everyday life situations, like sit
No,
down
I
with,
don't.
like,
I do not, bro.
like with a 12-year-old kid and like, hey, let's play
No.
Madden. And the kid beat his ass in Madden, like,
You fucking cheated.
throw out his hand.
He's like,
You little shit.
He's like,
You cheated.
he's like, oh, your system saves your games, huh? Takes a sledgehammer to the system and shit.
Throws that bit against
Never
the wall.
happened.
Never happened.
Never happened. What do you mean? I don't even know who you are, kid. Get out of my house.
I remember fucking Maya.
I'm a winner.
I'm
Yo,
aware,
barring the Josh Allen game, he hasn't won a game here in the United States. That is,
and it wasn't for him. The reason why we won, he's known for offense. It wasn't an offense why we won.
it was the Josh Allen game. Like literally, like Josh Allen won that game for us.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
It's crazy if Josh Allen gets some help, our defense line can be scary. But
yeah,
yeah, bro, let's have a little fantasy roundup real quick.
Oh God,
Ryan, you in the playoffs, bro?
Absolutely.
How many leagues you in? How many leagues you in?
I'm only in the homie league, dog.
All right. How's it looking?
I think I ended up like 10 and something. I think I ended up let me see what my record was for the year. I was leading my division, you know. It by a landslide.
yeah, you was 10-4.
I was 10-4. I mean, not by a landslide. I guess team lead, they stepped it up. They came back to be 8-6, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
I see you know, I mean, I look like I drew Mike V. You know what I'm saying?
About to smack the piss out this nigga.
I'm not about to smack Mike V.
You about to smack this nigga.
And you want to know why? I'm like, I have to, like, I've made it my business to watch my phone and ESPN updates nonstop because Lamar is a game time decision.
Oh Lord.
You ain't playing.
Last time this shit happened,
You ain't playing.
like I barely beat Shades last week because Lamar gave me 1 point something.
Hold up. You lost to a nigga that had 1 point at quarterback.
I think so, though.
Dang. That's
Yeah,
tough.
what happened?
He said, I think so, though.
Yeah, because
Dang, that's tough.
Keenan Allen was out. Tony Pollard was out. Devontae Smith was on bye. And then I had Osborne on the bench. If I would have had played Osborne instead of Deshaun Jackson, I would have won.
Deshaun Jackson gave him 2.9.
Bumping you, dude. Bumping you, dude. But yeah, I wasn't going to the playoffs anyway in this league. So
Yeah, not in that one.
not in that one, bro.
So how many leagues you in this year?
I'm in 7 leagues.
God damn. How many of your leagues you making it to the playoffs in, bro?
4.
Okay, it's a good percentage.
I'm in the playoffs currently this week in one of them.
Okay.
So this week is and one of them is the playoffs, and I think I legit have a chance of winning 2 of them. But I think for sure, I think one of them is like, bro, as long as my people stay healthy, and we've talked about this before, but I want to read it out to the homies on the pod, the team that I think I'm about to win with. I got Matt Stafford at quarterback. I got Cooper Kupp as my number 1. I got Deebo Samuel as my number 2. I got Javonte Williams. I got DeAndre Swift, but he's on the bench. But so I got Devin Singletary in there. I got George Kittle. I got Justin Jefferson in the flex. And I got Chris Godwin in the other flex. Green Bay defense and Greg DeLeg Zerline. Yeah.
This nigga had to go give him a nickname and shit.
No, that's his nickname.
I know that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Other than like Cooper Kupp to me, I think like Debo is like the most can't miss. Like,
no, that's facts.
They find a way to get Debo in the end zone. Like, whether it's a pass, a run, Debo is going to score. Like,
the only dude I would
Justin Jefferson.
Nah, the way Atlanta using Cordero this year. In one of my leagues, he got 339 points.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Cordero has been unleashed this year.
So I'm in 2. I'm in 2 fantasy leagues this year. I'm in the playoff in both of them. This will be the last week for both of my leagues. Just letting it be known.
Why you saying that, bro? Who you going against, dog?
All right, so in the homies league, I'm going against Peach. Right?
Oh, you could beat Peach.
No,
bro.
I cannot.
Why can you not beat Peach?
Why can I not beat Peach?
You got Cooper Kupp.
That
and Cordero Patterson.
That
and Kittle.
That and I have Gerald Everett, T. Higgins.
Why don't you put Hawkinson in there?
Hawkinson's out for the rest of the year.
Oh,
yeah, he's definitely on
IR. Waddle's out this week. Waddle would be a good play.
DeAndre Swift is out.
That would be a good play. Tyler Lockett's out. That would be a good play. And then, let's talk about running backs.
You still got him in your lineup.
No, I just changed it.
Okay.
Yeah. And who did I change Tyler Lockett out with? Trash ass Marquez Valdez Scantling head ass boy. I don't have nothing here, dog. It's not happening. Like look at my running backs right now, dog. I have Devin Singletary and Royce Freeman. Why? Because I've had to lose everybody. Who did I have in this league?
And you playing James Robinson without Urban.
Go get Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
That silence, bro.
Yeah.
That silence said everything, bro. No.
I'm just saying,
bro. It wouldn't matter if I went and picked Donovan Peoples-Jones up.
No.
Exactly. I'm not finna go out here making extra moves when I know good and damn well I ain't got no shot. And then that's in this league, bro. That's in the homies league. I still got a whole nother league where I'm going against a dude that has Rodgers, Patterson, Adams, Metcalf, Goddard, and I got
Metcalf without TJ Lockett.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. No Tyler Lockett, bro. Meanwhile, my running back scenario in this league is just as bad as the other one. Like the homies league, I had Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? I had McCaffrey and Eckler at one point.
You were running backs,
bro. In this league, I had Kareem Hunt and Derrick Henry. Now I'm stuck with Nakeem Hines
You got Nakeem.
bro, and I had to pick up Royce Freeman again. Now I'm trying to pick up Gaskins off waivers, but it's not gonna matter, dog. Like it's done for your boy.
We got breaking news.
Do.
The Las Vegas Raiders are benching Derek Carr for Marcus Mariota to give him a look instead. They're saying it's worth noting that Carr would not count against the team's cap if cut next year.
That's interesting.
And Carr is already he stressed his frustration with the organization as well.
Hey, organization. How about fuck y'all? Because y'all brought me a coach that's going out here saying some racist shit that get himself
He
fired.
tired of losing.
Then on top of that, my one receiver that I actually got goes out here and unfortunately has what happened to him. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Darren Waller been out pretty much all season. What you want me to do?
Josh Jacobs been out a lot.
Pretty much most of the season. What you want me to do? Fuck y'all. That's what I would say. Trade me. Cut me.
You know where it should go?
Where?
Steelers.
Yeah. Regardless, get me the hell out of here. Because if y'all gonna do me like this, okay. Go ahead. Put Mariota in there then.
I was wondering when he was gonna get some burn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But I think a lot of that has to do with Derek too. I don't think Derek minds that.
Yeah, Derek
because Derek was already frustrated.
Yeah,
Derek was already frustrated. He's been through a lot this year.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's slide over to the NBA, yo.
I ain't gonna make that mistake though. I ain't gonna make this mistake against like I made against Shays though.
No,
I picked up Justin Fields just in case for some insurance, so I can get some legs and passing action going
Lamar
on.
ain't playing, bro. You might as well play Fields then. I took him out of my leagues. He ain't practiced all week.
Nope, no practice all week, dog.
He ain't practice all week. If you don't practice at least on Friday, bro, you ain't suiting up.
They said Harbaugh said that
he a game time decision, but they'll be wise not to play him. They 9-4.
You don't need to play him.
You don't need to play him right now.
This ain't the week you need to play.
This is not the week.
All right, man. The
Packers.
The Lakers have signed Isaiah Thomas. How y'all feeling about that?
The man deserves some play, bro. He scored 40-something points in the G League. Like, what else you got to do? If he's back healthy, he should be in the league.
Yeah, if he's healthy, I believe he should be in the league.
And it's huge because, we're going to talk about it a little later, but we might as well talk about it now. The Lakers rumoring to trade Russell Westbrook. If they trade Russ, you're going to need somebody to be able to come and make some points. And Isaiah got a jumper.
Yep.
So that's much needed support that they're going to need as far as the bench is. But depending on who they get for Russ, you know what I mean? And I wanted to kind of talk to you about that or talk to y'all about that.
What's that?
Like, I think they should probably try to do like a 3-team trade and try to get John Wall from the Rockets. That would be huge if they can get John Wall. Because John Wall he's not going to have them turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
He actually does play defense. He's not the best,
but
he does play defense. I was saying Russ to the Sixers, saying Ben Simmons to the Rockets, saying John Wall to the Lakers, and divvy up the draft picks or additional players that y'all want to do with that. But as far as main pieces, Rockets get rid of John Wall, and the Lakers pick up that contract. And I would rework it with Wall, like, hey, we're actually coming here for a championship. Restructure this 44 and 48 million you're supposed to receive so you can actually win the championship. I'm pretty sure he would to play with LeBron and AD.
I ain't pretty sure in nobody's pockets.
For sure. I'm just saying, like, he says he wants to play and everything, and this is your one chance. This is your opportunity to championship. So I think this is all assumption.
Oh, I understand that.
All assumption, but I'm just saying you'll help the Rockets. Ben Simmons wants to get out of there. He'll be the number one guy he can play with Wood. and they can continue to build around there, get shooters. He got Gordon there. Shoot, they might move Gordon with another piece because Gordon want to go too. So
my thing is, I think that, in my opinion, I just kind of feel like
I just think John Wall with AD would be nasty.
It would, but the thing is, I think that everyone currently is just waiting for the buyout. Like with John Wall being like his contract being so high, people just like, all right, like if they're not using you after a certain, like I think it's like after like February or something, it becomes like the actual penalty for him, like for them cutting him becomes a lot less, and a buyout is more imminent at that point. So I think most teams are just like, we just gonna wait this out and see what happens. Like we ain't gotta even talk to him right now, because if he's talking about 40 mil, we can just wait.
But my thing is, what if you can bypass all of that and you can get the buyout situation now with a trade? Because you're trying to get. My thing is, they're trying to. If the rumor is true, they're trying to get rid of Westbrook. So what if you can get somebody kind of like Westbrook, but John Wall actually has a better jumper, and he drives like Westbrook, and he got that quick. He's not as quick as Westbrook, but you know what I'm saying. What if you can get?
Can we keep it 1,000? I don't think you need another player like Westbrook.
You don't.
I think what you're seeing with the Lakers is the problem is this one basketball.
Your point guard that you needs to be someone like, and not even to bring my team into this, needs to be someone more like a Kyle Lowry that has the ability to make a shot, but their main objective is to orchestrate the offense. Like that's why Rondo was so. That's why he was so integral in that offense, because
I feel you though. But the thing is, with LeBron teams, what happens when LeBron leaves the game? And that's another reason why LeBron wanted to get somebody like Westbrook, because when if he gets injured, or if he leaves the game, or if he's out of the game, you need somebody on the team that can go with AD that can score, because AD doesn't take the game over when LeBron's out.
But you talking about when LeBron leaves the game.
But I'm just saying.
No, wait a minute. We talking about playoff time. That's what we talking about right now.
100%.
We ain't talking about regular season right now. We talking about we don't need that third person that has to have the ball, and we, meaning the Lakers. They don't need to have the guy that's always that has to have the ball, because you got two niggas that's already doing that needs the ball. You don't need another nigga that needs the ball, because then what is he there for? You could say when LeBron goes out, sure. If he gets hurt, if LeBron gets hurt, the chances of the Lakers winning the championship anyway is out the picture. So
it's not even necessarily when LeBron gets hurt, but it's just that LeBron is going to, if LeBron is able to not have to pay 40 something minutes in the playoffs and still be able to win, that's what he's been trying to do for the longest. And he's only been able to do that on a select few teams.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I see what y'all saying, because I don't disagree with what y'all saying. I don't disagree. I definitely think that a Kyle Lowry or somebody like a Kyle Lowry would be a great piece.
You know who they need? Rondo. That's just point blank.
I thought they had Rondo.
Where's Rondo at now?
He ain't playing for nobody. I thought he was on the Lakers.
I don't know.
Like,
I thought they picked up Rondo back.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking too. And I could be wrong there. We can be wrong there, but
that's what I'm saying. They already got. I thought they already had Rondo.
But I thought
he's on the Lakers.
He hurt right now though, if I'm not mistaken. Something like they just need Rondo. Or like we've been saying from the jump, if somehow Westbrook could be comfortable coming off the bench, then this team would be where they need to be. But we know Westbrook ego ain't gonna never let that happen. You see what I'm saying?
Not for a couple more years.
Not for shit. I think he retired before he come off the bench.
But
you feel me?
Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if he said that.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't coming off no bench.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you playing on the team with Melo for a reason.
But like, if that nigga came off the bench, nigga, what? Now you talking? Now you can say that's when you can save LeBron the minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like, because obviously LeBron is still, no matter what y'all try to do, no matter who you try to put out there, at the end of the day, LeBron's a point guard.
Mhm.
So you might as well have the most elite six man you could possibly have. But that once again, that would be having to get Westbrook in that mindset of, hey, you a six man, and that ain't happening.
Bro.
I mean, I would think about it. I mean, you think about it as six man, or you think of yourself as the leader of the second unit, because you're still going to get your burn. You're still going to get your points.
That's six man.
I know it's six man, but there's another way to think about it. You're the leader of the second unit.
I mean,
Westbrook's still going to get his points. He still will get a triple double. He still will get a triple double if you play six man.
I know.
it depends on like the minutes you give him. Like I know 6-man minutes are like if you give him like the 6-man minutes to a point where like they're like Tyler Hero 6-man minutes, then yeah. Because like Tyler get like 27 minutes.
No, be like Derrick Rose. How the Knicks use Rose?
Rose getting like
Rose 25 to 35 minutes a game.
Yeah. That's
and then he's in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
In the clutch moments.
Regardless, man. Let's move on. Let's move on. Steph, man. Steph went to the damn Garden and broke the damn record, bro.
In the Garden.
In the Garden.
Spike Lee behind there, like
Spike Lee, like, give me my money. I feel so. This feels so
NFTs.
Good. He's like, exactly. He gonna find a way to make some money out of this.
Mm-hmm.
You better not, Spike too damn good at this. You know what I mean?
NFT, boy.
Yo, it's crazy that. How many years left you think Steph got?
About shit with the way
at
that
least
he plays, 5. I'm gonna say 7.
I said 7 yesterday when I was talking.
I'm gonna go at least 5 because what if he don't want to play no more?
Right. But
I'm just saying, like, how many years, like, based off of his playing style, you think he will be able to play?
Right.
At least 7. Like, just because, like,
yeah. Well, what up, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike, what up, Mike?
No, but I look at it like I asked that because if he got 7 more years, screw it. He got 5 more years. Who's ever touching this record? Because Steph got a lot of sons in the league where everybody out here thinking that they can go out here and just shoot threes from anywhere and everywhere. But there's only one Steph, bro. You feel me?
I think Dame could get close, but Dame ain't gonna touch it. But
ain't no way to touching this record. He's about to like, the record is already set.
Clay could.
I don't think so, dog.
If Clay can stay healthy,
if Clay can go to his own team, he can touch this potentially. But when you still on the same squad, I don't think so, dog.
Facts.
It's gonna be tough, bro.
Clay should go to the Sixers.
Yeah,
that'd be a good team for him,
bro. I'm just saying, dog. I look at this man, and I look at this man setting this record. It's such in his prime, still. You know what I'm saying? And like he has so much left in this,
bro. And it's the way that he shoots some of them 3-pointers, bro. Like one of them, he was going out of bounds, like off balance this way.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and it goes up like that,
bro. Like the fuck?
It's like
it doesn't make much sense to me how quickly he's gotten to this record. When I looked at niggas like Ray Allen in his career, and I thought he was putting up mad threes.
But I will say this though, that it wasn't like that for them back in the day. Because I think Reggie Miller could have had a lot more.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
look,
it's
going to take a while for it to get beaten. You know, I would say Trae Young. You might want to mention Trae in there.
Trae,
if he gets his percentage up more, you know, he is getting better and better.
Anthony Edwards.
He just hit 10 in a row.
He just hit 10 in a game. Like, bruh, what?
LaMelo.
And he's in a COVID protocol.
Yeah.
LaMelo. LaMelo's another one.
Yep.
That can do what?
that could
potentially break that record.
10 threes in one game?
No, Curry's record.
Like we're saying, like who can actually hit this? Who's gonna ever be able
I think
to
it's
touch this record?
2,974.
Yeah.
Well, he's breaking. He's going to continue.
I'm talking about by the time we get to this 5 years later.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
for sure, I see what you're saying.
Like it's gonna be crazy, dog.
We're just gonna have to see, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just thinking of names, but like, bro.
Because I mean, because what's the name? That's all he do. Like you got that. Like in order for you to be even in the conversation, that has to be the only thing that you do. Like a Duncan Robinson.
Not necessarily, bro, because Melo got games where he be shooting 7, maybe making 7, 8 threes.
I know. I mean, but Duncan do too. Like Duncan, that's all Duncan does.
I ain't putting Duncan up there, bro.
Duncan, that's all he do.
I feel you, but
he shoot threes.
I feel you, but
let me see how many. I think he just broke a record.
Ooh,
Duncan for like he up there.
Duncan gonna have to have more opportunities to. I mean,
there's too many players on your team.
He start.
It's facts.
Surprisingly,
right. Like big surprise. You know, I just got a text from
Tyler before him.
I just got a text message and it says, "It looks mad empty without PG there." It does. Mr. Homie P. Dot, he'll be back season 5, man. You already know the vibes.
You dig?
But yeah, man. Shout out to Steph, dog.
Steph the fuck thing.
The hell, man. Steph,
Speaking of Steph, I remember my boy PG was saying that there's no way you can't even mention KD in the discussion for MVP, but KD is now in the MVP discussion.
I mean, that's cool that he in the discussion. That don't mean he winning shit. So this shit is Steph's award this year. And like that's nice that you can try to come in and start to granted, we know that KD been balling. Like that's not that bad, but we talking about it's nice that you can come and do have a couple little games to stretch to get yourself back in that MVP race. This nigga Steph been doing this shit all year, man.
So is KD. All year.
And yeah, this nigga Steph been doing this all year.
It's the Bombay.
It's the bomb diggity dog. But yeah, speaking of the Nets, they actually gonna let Kyrie come back and be a part-time player and play on the games outside of New York.
I give his ass a part-time check.
He is. He don't get paid for those games. He ain't been getting paid. I don't think.
It's part-time check you get, nigga.
Bruh. Like, dog, just sit your ass out.
He gonna be like, y'all.
Nah, they need him.
He gonna be like, y'all, I got my house note due, y'all.
That's the only reason they're doing it.
And we ain't got no away games this week. Let me get an advance. You know, we play Philly next week in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie don't need that.
I know. I'm just saying.
Kyrie can live off his Nike money.
Hey, this spot me, dog. I got you.
We play Philly next week, man. You know what I'm saying? In Philly, I'll be able to get you back. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a cash advance loan.
How much do you need?
Let me get a payday loan.
$25,000. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all keep playing. The homie's gonna mess around and have because I think about stuff like this. We're gonna have some skits for y'all ass.
Yeah.
Think it's a game.
Think it's a game. Tries.
Tries if you want to.
Tries if you want to. No
skits. How we playing? How we telling y'all these little scenarios and stuff?
Oh yeah, it's going down.
It'll be some skits.
It's gonna go down. Wait until I get my damn camera. Boy,
it's going down.
It's going down. Shit's about to get real. No, but I mean it's interesting, bro. Like you got Kyrie, obviously good player. Obviously, like you said, team getting hit with the COVID hits and shit. So I mean, it makes sense to want him to come back, but why the hell wasn't this a thing the whole time?
Because they were trying to send a message earlier through the owner. You know,
what is your message?
The message was kind of like what Biden was sending. It was coming from the president. You know, like get with the program and get with it. You know, because if they would have allowed it to happen, then they would have got probably from upper corporate, you know, vendors and all this other stuff. you know, you got to get with the program, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But
So
now,
now, so now
so
that
now
so
that
now
you
that
don't
your
have
team-
players,
so now that your team is desperately in need, just so
And
they
now
can try
that
to
you-
stay in the position that they in. Now it's
Mhm.
okay.
Now
See,
it's okay.
This is where y'all energy levels ain't staying consistent.
Exactly.
You
That's
see
when
what
you
I'm
know.
saying?
That's when you know you're not making the right decision.
This is when you know you're trying to make shit based off
Because
of
Kyrie has been standing on the same point the whole time.
ain't budged.
Ain't budge. And he's been saying that he said he been with a played and did that. So he's not doing anything new. He's holding the same tune the whole time.
Consistency in his message. Y'all are over here trying to play stupid ass political games over something that ain't political. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when you start playing political games. Because now, when you need him, and now you want this man to just all of a sudden suit up and just come out here and ball.
Yeah.
And why? Because you got him under contract. You had him under contract beforehand. When what happened? What happened then? Huh?
And that's KD right there. Because if it wasn't for KD being there, Kyrie wouldn't come back.
At all. Like, at all.
Only reason he coming back is because of KD.
Keep your shit consistent and stop trying to play political games to look good for one side or the other. Just do what's right by people. You feel me?
Yo, do you think they coming back to the Nets?
Who?
Kyrie and KD.
No.
And James. I think James gone.
Yeah, James the first one out. Surprisingly, because you would think Kyrie would be the first one out. No, I think James the first one out. And then what does that say about you, James? That would now be your fourth team, but you bounced around without winning shit. You see what I'm saying?
But I don't really think he really bounced around. I mean, because the first two, he kind of stayed. The first two. And then this one, the way he left was not good. And the way he left is like carrying over with him because he set himself back.
Yeah.
Because it's still affecting him now. He's injured still.
Yeah. And I just look at regardless of the scenario, I look at him and I'm like, bro, this would be your fourth team. You've elevated the team. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like you haven't elevated the teams that you were on, but you haven't been able to elevate them to anything.
No, for real.
Like, how great are you? Like, you're good, really good.
Really?
How great are you? You come up small in playoffs. Like, how good are you? How great are you? I should say, because we know you're good. I'm never going to disrespect him and say he's some poor player or nothing like that. But how great of a player are you actually?
Only knock I have against James, he be crying too much. He's a great player to me. He's elite.
Only knock I have against James is he comes up small in playoffs.
Yeah, he always folded in the playoffs though, bro. For sure.
And it's disappointing, dog, because I wanted every single one of these guys that we've seen to go out here and win the chip.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to see a Westbrook win the chip. I want to see Harden win the chip because I want to see the guys that we consider excellent of our time.
But you clearly see why they didn't win. And it's honestly, the media kind of did have it right.
Yeah.
The media did have it right. And that's what some people hate. They didn't have it right about everybody, but they've had it kind of right on some of these people.
Yeah.
Like some of this, I mean, that's not them. I'm not saying that's them as a person or anything like that, but as a player, like, you talk like that. You know what I mean? You kind of sound selfish sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of shows itself on the court with your decision making. And then with some of them, it's off the field stuff, or off the court stuff. So, but yeah, man, I think Kyrie is is going to be a big help for them.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think eventually he is probably going to get the vaccine. And I think it speaks to KD's leadership to be able to, because some people would have been upset that he wasn't there and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Held a grudge. Oh, we don't need you type situation. But it takes a special type of person to me to Let him be him. Understand that that's Kyrie. Respect his decision.
Yeah.
You know, that's still my boy. That's still my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever my brother want to come back, hey, brother, we need you. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to come back? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, bro, let's rock.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Man, we're going to see how this plays out because it's just going to be interesting to see the team dynamic, the chemistry.
Yeah.
The team, like, because you can't practice.
Nope.
So only thing you're asking them to do is come in and play games on the road.
Kyrie can do it.
I don't doubt he can. I'm just saying
there's one player that can do it.
It's the practice part
yeah.
and that's where the chemistry. Yeah. That's where the chemistry thing that I'm saying that's going to be interesting. Now, granted, they know how to play. They know how to play alongside of each other, but I'm just saying like the chemistry, like it takes time to get that to rebuild that shit after not playing with each other for a while. Pause. You know what I mean? So the only way you're gonna be able to practice that is on away games. What happens when you get to the playoffs? You see what I'm saying? So the home and away dynamic for them is completely different for any other team in the league.
That's facts.
It's completely different.
And it could be one of the main points, main reasons why they don't win a championship.
Exactly.
When they have fire.
Yeah. Because what happens when it's the playoffs, you're away, they win their away games, and then you go home.
And it also proves that talent, you can't just be talented and think you're going to win a championship.
Right.
It takes more than just talent.
A lot more than just talent, bro.
Talent just don't cut it. You can see that now when you look across the league, man. Like the Lakers got a whole lot of talent on one team.
Yep. And they struggling their ass off right now.
You have to have players that are willing to fit and that are willing to give up their ego for the greater good.
Yep.
If you don't have that,
you got problems.
Got problems. And that's why you got to have that Heat culture. You dig?
The Heat culture, because it looks like I believe that
we just beat the Magic
with Max Strus as the leading scorer. We've been beating teams with Max Strus and Gabe Vincent leading in scoring.
Scored 20 in the second quarter, huh?
Excuse me? Hayden?
He scored 20 in the second quarter.
Oh, I thought he was.
Who, Max Strus? Yeah, Gabe Vincent scored 18 in the third.
Yeah, for some reason I felt like it was coming,
and that's what I'm saying. Like
that's my bad. I was on defense alert there.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Now, me as a person, I'm gonna go on record and say, even as a Heat fan, I was not a very big believer in Gabe Vincent or Max Strus. I mean, when we had them playing in the preseason, you know, they was missing shots, and I'm like, these niggas is ass. This is who the hell we got behind Kyle Lowry.
Right.
Like, we got to trade for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was panic time for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was starting to panic, but these niggas have been shooting the cover off the ball. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it just took them a while to get acclimated to the Heat culture. But they coach it right now.
I mean, it could be culture shock, bro. You're not comfortable.
But boy,
once you get comfortable and things slow down.
Because I'm like, bro, like we're winning without Jimmy and Bam.
Right.
And Tyler. Like, none of them are playing. Like, we're still winning. Like, I'm like, bro, what y'all think it's gonna look like when they all come back and then we get Victor back?
Great depth off the bench.
Huh?
Great depth off the bench.
We finna be
great depth off the bench. It's all we can say.
We ain't seen Markieff Morris in over a month since Joker pushed them. Like,
right.
So, like, bro, like we're winning without.
Speaking of, we need to.
The Knicks, on the other hand, are not winning.
Markieff, we need you to let us know if you're all right.
The Bulls are.
We ain't heard from you in like a month, and we know what them Joker boys.
Y'all 5 right now.
Huh?
Y'all 5.
Yeah.
Because Cleveland just beat us.
Y'all should be. Well, y'all got injuries though.
Yeah.
Y'all should be 4 or 3 in my opinion.
Nah, we will be before the year out.
Yeah, we just gotta get. We gotta get back healthy. But
them Bulls boys.
The Bulls.
Bulls. Hey, I'm telling you, dog.
We're not worried about the Bulls. We beat them twice already.
Like I am impressed with what
All
the
right.
Bulls are doing.
I'm impressed with them,
Like,
but I mean, we
ain't
beat them
scared.
pretty handily.
We ain't scared of them
And we weren't at full strength, and they were at full strength
at all.
Yes. So.
Yeah, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Yo, but let's talk real quick about. We already talked about Lakers and the potential trade of Russ. Pacers is maybe trading Sabonis. Pretty much, Sabonis says he don't want to be there no more.
Sabonis is like, peace out.
I'm out the dough, bitch. I would like to see where he lands. Several teams can use a guy like Sabonis.
That'd be a good Golden State pickup.
Hell no.
Oh, God.
Hell no.
Don't
Hell
do
no.
that. Don't do that.
Hell no.
Don't.
Hell no.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'll tell you what I would like. Nah, he wouldn't work there.
Celtics.
Nah. I was thinking first. My first thought was the Bucks, but I'm like, nah, that wouldn't work at all. And then Grizzlies could use him.
Mavericks.
Ooh,
With Luka. Give them Porzingis.
Yeah, because Porzingis don't want to be there nowhere.
Well, that melanin deficient team would be out here killing niggas, dog. Just letting y'all niggas.
They got Tim.
He about it. Brunson mixed.
They got Tim Jr.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of people that speak different languages. Though nobody speak English.
No, bruh. International delight over there.
You know, Mark is gonna love that. He's like, "Oh, I'm trading Porzingis for Sabonis." Okay,
right. Another. Okay. It's a name that's slightly easier to say. That's because Mark Cuban. You know how Mark could be.
Bruh, timeout. Ninja tape, bro.
Oh God.
Zion is out another 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, he had a foot injection. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Dang, bro.
Tell him, bro.
Can he not get on a bicycle or something?
Bro, my thing is this. The fact that
he got to like
330.
310 to 330. We don't know if it's 330.
Bro, listen, he 330.
He 330 at this point.
They already said this man is still prone to eating a whole pizza and chugging a 2-liter.
Nah, hold on, dog.
That's
the most recent thing I seen. He got skinny again.
So he got the James Harden treatment. How James Harden was out here fat in this game. Putting it on.
Right, man. Fucking Zion, dog.
I'm telling you, bro, it's too much weight on the knees.
It is.
My G,
and he got too much.
Now he got his foot,
and he got too much force coming. He got too much force coming off the damn off the ground.
Bro, listen, we knew that when he had on the shoe in college and his foot
exploded the shoe. Yeah,
like we knew that. Like I'm like, bro, that right? If that ain't a telltale sign, brother, that
something
you gonna have to get your weight together. Like, bro, as much as I watch basketball, I ain't never seen a nigga shoe explode.
Never seen that shit, bro.
Ever. Like,
bro, like that shit exploded off the side, right?
Out the side, like his foot came out this side of the shoe. Like you can't even, you know how hard it is for your foot to come out this side of a leather shoe. That's insane. Like,
right. You know what I mean? Hold on, who's this? We got a Cherie AB. Well, hello. How art thou? Welcome to Homie Studios. No, but
welcome to Homies.
But yo, let's okay. So let's slide over to college football real quick. Oh, okay. So Wednesday was early National Signing Day, where your top high school recruits for the to sign to go to college football would sign their national letters of intent. And there is the number one recruit in the country, Travis Hunter, was committed to Florida State University since March 2020. Had been helping them recruit for the tenure of his commitment. So Wednesday, he has this announcement thing, like every other college or high school student does, when they're about to commit. They got multiple hats on the table and stuff like that. My man puts on one hat. I think it was Georgia, the first one. He was like, y'all know that's too big. Tosses that one. Picks up another hat, tosses that. Picks up that Florida State hat and then sits that thing on his head. Feeling good about it. And Florida State fans, yeah. And then he took that hat off and chunked that bitch, and then unzipped his jacket that had a Believe shirt, which is a shirt for Jackson State. Catches the hat of Jackson State, puts that on, is now heading to Jackson State. Coached
Prime time.
by
Coach Prime.
by Deion Sanders himself. So Florida State.
That boy a first rounder already.
Let's talk about a couple things that happened here. You lost the number one recruit on signing day. You lost the number one recruit on signing day to an HBCU.
What
And
does that have?
And you lost it to the coach that is the greatest player to come from your school.
That you could have got as your coach, but you hired somebody else.
But you hired Mike Norvell, and then you extended Mike Norvell the day before signing day. How does one have such an epic failure? Matter of fact, let's take a look at how. I'm not going to say all Florida State fans, but I'm going to say this Florida State fan took the news.
I was just wondering. I was just sitting here wondering, why didn't we hire Deion in the first place? Why? Why couldn't we hire Deion? Hell, not even Jackson State. Get the coach from Jacksonville State, because we can't beat them on the field either. This is some bullshit. And I'm not going to sit here and take it from that fucking piece of shit over at goddamn Jack.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The air is good. Go outside, my dude.
Yo, I'm gonna play this one more time because I'm gonna play this
That's
one more
the
time
countryest thing I've ever heard.
because I want y'all to hear
Oh,
how bad he was about to turn up right before they cut his ass off, bro. One more get.
I was just wondering. I was just sitting here wondering, why didn't we hire Deion in the first place? Why? Why couldn't we hire Deion? Hell, not even Jackson State. Get the coach from Jacksonville State, because we can't beat them on the field either. This is some bullshit. And I'm not going to sit here and take it from that fucking piece of shit over at goddamn Jack.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The air is good. Go outside, my dude.
Over and goddamn Jackson State. Some bullshit. Some bullshit.
nah, bro. He didn't just say bullshit. That nigga said bullshit.
Yeah. He lost it at that point, bro.
I got me Jackson State. That boy went in, dog.
Bro, let me tell you, dog. That was like fresh after the flip to Jacksonville State,
gosh.
and they had a spaces on Twitter where you can jump in and just.
And I ain't gonna sit here and take it.
What you gonna do to him?
Nah, he was about to cry, dog. Nah, he was about to cry because of that, dog.
Dog.
Brian, bro, he was about to cry, bro.
He was.
Dog. It was over 6,000 people in that spaces. People from ESPN, people from all over everywhere, just trying to get the instant reaction to that shit. And when that dude came on, bruh,
That was on ESPN.
no, that was on Twitter, dog.
Oh,
Like, so they have this new thing called Spaces where you can just have an open conversation about any topic. You just open up the room, people can come in, they can request to speak. And that particular Spaces was titled "Fire Mike Norvell," right? So, so like once that started, probably started slow, only had like maybe 25 people. That thing grew to over 6,000 people in that bitch at one time. I ain't never seen Spaces that big before, ever. You know what I'm saying? 6,000. So there were 6,000 people hearing this man go crazy like that, to the point that Rod called me. Bro. What did you? I saw you was in the Spaces.
because you was in there too.
Yeah, bro. We both was in there just listening to that shit. Right? I had that shit pulled up and I listened to that shit for like 2 straight hours.
So you heard it live?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Dog, I was crying at my desk, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I was crying laughing at my desk, dog.
That is hilarious.
Because like now when I play it, I know what's coming. But when that man said bullshit,
Yeah, that's what did it.
Bro.
that one took it to
And I ain't gonna sit here and take it.
I'm listening to it one time. I don't give a
I was just wondering. I was just sitting here wondering, why didn't we hire Deion in the first place? Why? Why couldn't we hire Deion? Hell, not even Jackson State. Get the coach from Jacksonville State because we can't beat them on the field either. This is some bullshit. And I'm not going to sit here and take it from that fucking piece of shit over at goddamn Jack.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The air is good. Go outside, my dude.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Over that goddamn Jackson State. He said, talk about Jackson State. We'll get the damn coach from Jacksonville State because we can't beat them on the field either.
Because we can't beat him on the field either.
I'm fucking crying. Bruh, that is the greatest sound clip I've ever fucking heard, dog. The fact that I can sit here talking about this exact thing, this 35-second clip for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Bro, somebody got to turn that into a cartoon,
bro. Somebody got to turn. Somebody got to, dog. That is pure comedy, dog. The escalation in that as he continues to get more and more pissed off. You can hear
Jackson State.
You can hear them. You can hear the moment that man's heart fully breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't going to sit here and take it.
From that piece of shit.
Got there down there and got dang on.
Oh shit. Oh man, my head, dog. Yeah, let's move on, dog.
That's funny.
Let's move along, bro.
No, you said y'all switched the tight end.
Yeah. Yes.
Miami doing work already.
Yeah, Mario Cristobal. This past weekend was the last official visits weekend before early signing day, and we had the number 4 tight end in the country, Jaleel Skinner. Sorry, my bad. He visited, a lot of Bama fans. They were like, well, yeah, he's just taking a free trip to Miami, last little recruiting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Until 1:30 p.m. today, where Mario Cristobal stole a recruit from Bama to come to the University of Miami. And I'm just sitting here trying to figure out, I'm trying to think when the last time we've ever flipped somebody from Alabama in the last 10 years. And there's only one name. And it wasn't a flip. It wasn't even a flip. Amon Richards just said, no, I'm going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But like, other than that, bro, it's like there has not been another instance of us flipping anybody from Clemson, Alabama, LSU, didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes we'll get some from Florida, and Florida get some of ours. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But that's in-state shit. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Mario Cristobal been here for 9 days at the point of Wednesday, and got that recruiting class or that group of recruits to come in, because we still got another guy, a 5-star receiver who's going to commit, make his announcement at the Under Armour All-American game on January 8th at receiver, as well as a linebacker who has been heavily leaning towards us, but then Manny got fired, and now we just got to rebuild that relationship. Thankfully, we don't have to do too much rebuilding because Mario Cristobal was already recruiting him when he was at Oregon. So it's not that difficult. And the kid is from...
He was already considering coming to Miami anyway.
He's from Miami. If you can keep him home, this class is going to be crazy because you already stole one. You already stole the tight end.
And you got a quarterback already.
Already got the quarterback.
So that means he's coming to play this year?
Yeah.
Bet.
Already got the tight end. Already got the quarterback. You get the receiver. You
already got the running back.
We got running backs. We got young receivers that's already ready to play, but they were kind of sitting behind Charleston Rambo because Rambo was balling last year. Man, I'm just excited to see. Once again, congratulations to Mario Cristobal for going out there and finding a way to flip a guy in 9 days from Alabama to Miami.
That's crazy.
And the tweet that Jalil put out said that he was very grateful for everything Alabama did. He was grateful for them to accept his commitment, things of that nature. He said, but with the recent coaching changes at the University of Miami with Mario Cristobal, it gave me a chance to fall back in love with Miami. And what that says to me is that obviously
Mario got a marketing plan.
Yeah. And it works. It's efficient. But that was his calling card for even when he was at Alabama, was that he was a ridiculous recruiter. I'm hoping that it continues to work for us now. But let's go ahead and slide over to this music talk, dog.
Yeah, man. I wanted to know, because we're not going to have another pod till the new year, so it's been a full year of music. I wanted to know, Ryan, the Don. What's your album of the year, bro?
J. Cole off season.
Yep.
ST.
We talking all music or just hip hop?
Let's simplify it because it came off the hip. So let's do hip hop.
Hip hop. J. Cole off season. What you got?
Yeah, I think it's universal.
Yeah,
I think there's been a couple of people to compete with it with production, but I haven't heard anybody that came with the different flows, but then also the wordplay, the metaphors, the melodies, and also help produce some of their own stuff. That album was.
I give a
this year was his year.
I also give a shout out to my dog Wale. Florin 2.
I was thinking about Florin 2 too.
Florin 2 was fire. Florin 2 was
my
fire.
number 2 is Isaiah.
Understood. And
then number 3 is that Rose.
Hey, for those listening, the Isaiah Rashard reaction video will be coming very soon. And also go check out the we just talked about it, Rose. Let's go
Richer Than I Ever
Been review. That thing just dropped this morning, Friday morning, December 17th. Go check that out. And then go keep running it up on that Silk Sonic one too. You know what I'm saying? We almost had 10K on one video.
It is.
Over 10K total though. You dig? You dig? All right, but yeah, no, that's I think that was gonna be a landslide. But who is the best artist of the year?
I mean, I guess. Self-explanatory.
Nope.
Honestly, no.
Exactly. That's what I was
I'll
thinking.
give it to Lil Baby. He's been snapping on just about everything I heard him on all year.
Yep. And I'm not giving this to J. Cole either. If y'all go watch that reaction video we did, my artist of the year is 21.
I can see that. He's made a lot of growth to me.
A lot of growth this year, bro. So much growth this year. I've been more and more impressed with him as I continue to listen to him throughout as his year progressed, no matter what he got on.
I would. I kind of feel like it's cold just because the way that he released.
Yep.
And that things that happen after what he's been doing. But if I want to say if I'm not going Cole, I'm going Benny.
You know I can respect that.
Yeah.
I'm going Benny. I will go Benny.
I hear him at the plug, and he had a couple of.
He released like 2 projects, and he's been on hella features.
Yeah,
like if you
and he's killed everything.
Like if you would have just said my favorite artist this year is Benny.
No, who you think's the number? Like if I'm not going Cole, I'm going Benny.
No, like Benny's my favorite artist this year, period. But like I'm talking about just when I look at best artists, and we can look at this in so many different ways, man. But 21 has been consistently getting better as the year progressed. He might be most improved artist. Now that I'm thinking,
I would give him that.
Now that I'm thinking about it, he might be most improved.
Yeah,
artist.
I'll give him that because Benny's been getting better, and he's been snapping. He's been snapping on everything, releasing projects. Then he did something really huge by getting in with Def Jam. So now he's about to become a global artist. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not going Cole, I'm going Benny.
Yeah, Benny been.
And if I wasn't going Benny, I'll probably go Gibbs, but I don't think Gibbs. Did Gibbs release a project this year? No, I think he just released some singles.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we go outside of that, then you already know Silk Sonic.
Yeah. that album is still
anything outside of that Silk Sonic.
That album is still in rotation for me right now.
Right now. I was playing that this weekend with the fam.
You did. Like it's such
this week with the fam.
Like it's the safe go-to album where you know you're gonna have
my cousins in there dancing. Yeah.
Everybody gonna enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have it's good enough for the young heads. It's good enough for us middle ones, and then it's good enough for our peoples. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So like it works for everybody. All right, man. Into season 4. Y'all boys got any shout outs before we get out of here for a couple of weeks?
Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to the homies. Shout outs to everybody worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That be checking us out. You know what I'm saying? Especially with everything going on with holidays. Definitely enjoy your holidays. Yes. Stay safe. Enjoy the time around the fam. If you get a break from work, you know, take time to unwind. Take a nice little walk. Take in the air and the scenery. If you smoke, get a little greenery. You know what I'm saying? And just be peaceful and love. Y'all, God bless. God bless.
God bless.
Shouts out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Definitely been a journey, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with us during this journey. Happy holidays to everybody. Be safe. COVID is definitely picking back up, so just be careful out there. You know, wear your mask. Do what you think you need to do to keep your family safe. And yeah, man, like my boy said, God bless. And if you come across some situation that you don't know, if you never prayed before, just pray and just talk to the universe. If you don't believe in God, just talk. You know what I mean? You have a lot of power in your voice. So positive vibes out there for everybody. Good vibes, positive vibes. Hope everybody has a good holiday, and I hope we bring in 2022 on a good note.
Big old
Peace
facts.
and love.
Big old facts.
Stay
man.
blessed.
Hey, man. I mean, y'all said this better than I can. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs for everybody. Continue to rock with us, man. I sat here and looked at some stuff from, in regards to numbers and stuff like that. And shout out to the homies that's out here downloading that Drink Champs episode, bro. We over the 200 downloads on that one episode, bro. Man, we was at 100 when I sent it to your boy, like, hey yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Over 200 on that one episode, man. So if for those that continue to trickle in and rock with us, man, we appreciate y'all. No matter where you at worldwide. Shout out to the homie P.G. man.
Shout outs to the homie Page.
You know what I mean? Like I said, the boy gonna be back season 5, man. We just gotta let the man, do fatherly things. You feel me? You know what I mean? And yeah, man. And shout out to our continued progress and success, man. You know what I mean? This is still just the beginning, and that's crazy. 73 episodes in, it's still just the beginning.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So just know that we about to be out here rocking, and we appreciate y'all for rolling with us. Rock and roll. Y'all see what I did there?
I seen
You
it.
know what I'm saying? But yeah, until next time, let me hit y'all with an air horn real quick. Yeah, sound like a quartet in this bitch, and there's only 3 of us. You know what it is? It's been Homie Studios. Get it?